but I haven't quite decided yet. That wasn't very smart, but anyway. Oh, neither was that. Wow, this is gone pear-shaped. We're also in January too, so it's winter. Trees have all lost their leaves. I should be able to push this in actually. Hey guys, welcome back to AF Farms for another episode of Zielonka. So we're just carrying on with our potato harvest. So we've got 2 lizard colossuses on the go at the moment. So we're just, I'm just going to nip through here, do this headland row. We've already harvested field 50, or whatever that field is just there that had potatoes in it. I think it's like 54 or something. I've got a grass roller underway, trying to get a fertilizer state on our grass so we can increase our grass yield. For a few other things on the go that we'll get to shortly. But yeah, I'm just going to nip through, get these headlands sorted, especially down on the roadside here, so allow these guys to turn around a little bit easier. Probably what we'll do, canola is ready to go, so we'll get the canola harvest underway. And then what we'll probably do after that, we'll start ploughing up these potato fields, and we'll probably start to do a run of the premium expansion crops again. The only issue I've got there is I need probably a few more tractors to help sort of speed up the planting, because I've currently only got one planter for potatoes, one planter for the premium crops. So in the interest of speeding up the harvest, I think that's what we're going to try and do. So let's grab these bits that I've missed, and then we'll whip back around, get this guy underway. The other thing I've got to do is we've got a $500,000 loan to facilitate the expansion into, well, not the expansion, the purchase of the other Colossus. So obviously we've got this one used in the used vehicle sales. It's had a bit of a paint job because it was updated, so I've got to go back and fix that up at some stage as well. Alright, canola. So what I want to do is I want to switch out this header, so go and take this over to the farm shop. Hopefully I don't get collected by a vehicle on the way there. Might be a little bit of a challenge to get this around, so I'm just going to drop this off here. What I'm going to do is I'll unfold the header so it's got its drawbar available. Picked up this New Holland T9, so we're going to use that as well. When we get into, we're probably going to get an air cart, I think, to help speed up the canola seeding. Now this should connect, and this should give us a 17 kph harvesting speed, which is ideal for the moment. Okay, I'm just going to have to drive over this lime bag. Hopefully that is not going to stitch me up. Oh, it's a bag of seed. Righto. I really need to clean up that area. It's getting a bit unruly. And I need to fix up the colours back to how I had this, so it looks a little bit more my style. I mean, the bright green's fine, but was that not? Oh, it's growing. Still got one more growth state. Oh, I could have sworn that was ready to go. Actually, probably what it needs one more day. So if I let these guys do their thing and probably sleep again, I'll just double check used vehicles. Another rolling trailer. It's not a bad trailer. I do have one for pig feed. Just wonder if I have a need for that. Don't think so. Not currently anyway. Alright, let's sleep. So, got a manure spreader. We don't need anything at the moment. Yeah, we'll sleep again. Canola should be ready now on this next day, and then we can go from there. Alright, hopefully. No, it still needs another day. Alright, one more day. Used vehicles with the Load King Distinction Super B, so this is going to be for root crops primarily. Not root crops, grain crops. Forage header, don't really need that at the moment. We're just getting bulk weeds in here, so we're going to plough them in anyway, because we need to, because of the potatoes. Right, let's go and sleep again, just so we can get this canola harvest underway. I mean, I keep forgetting that canola is one of the longest growing crops. Like, it takes ages to grow. So it might even make sense to try and buy a few more fields to dedicate to canola and just do a big canola setup. Oh yeah, this looks ready to go now. Cool. What sort of yield can we expect? 94%. So pH is a little bit down, but yeah, what's 5%, right? Who cares? Alright, so let's nip in, do this headland, and then I'll send the worker off north-south, and we'll go from there.
Keep it cool with you, I feel like breaking rules. On the edge, looking out with no parachute. You know I'm dreaming about us two, playing around without a clue. On the edge.
Alright, so I'll just quickly do a double headland, so I'm not going to have any issues turning around. Get this worker underway. Okay, this guy is moving along nicely. think the other one is idle currently. Yep, he may have just finished off field 52. Ooh, can we squeeze through? Yes, we can. So we've got bulk weeds on at the moment, but that doesn't matter. We're gonna have to plough anyway, so that'll sort that out. Like I said before, these potatoes are going to be destined for the potato factory. We're going to have plenty of soup stockpiled here, so we're getting our soup back up there. Pretty low on carrots, which is to be expected. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that is filling up. How's our animals looking? Okay, cows need... Yep, so cows need some food. So let's go and sort that out. God, they can eat, tell you what. Now, I've got a grass roller currently underway, but I've got a feeling that's not going to be sufficient working width to really do what we need to. What I mean by that is it's going to take a long time to cover that area, especially when we're cycling through days the way we are. So I may have to invest in a bigger roller. Hopefully that hay will get consumed. Yes, it will. Because the other issue at the moment is the keeping up with the hay production as well. So I may look to use a different method to collect the hay. I was having a look at the Goel, I think it's how you pronounce it, the Goel bale pack. So it's got an automated sort of bale creator. So I might use a forage wagon instead of a baler to pick up the hay, just to sort of speed up efficiency. But I haven't quite decided yet. That wasn't very smart, but anyway. Oh, neither was that. Wow, this is going pear-shaped. We're also in January too, so it's winter. Trees have all lost their leaves. I should be able to push this in actually. I'm not playing with seasons on, but I do have precision farming on, as you can probably tell. That bale should be getting consumed. No, it's not. Alright, well, I'll leave these guys here anyway. Alright, so they're going to need another day to get back up to full health. Got another set of Angus ready to go. I think it's these guys. Maybe these guys. 2 more months. Okay, milk's getting up there. Slurry's getting up there. So we're going to utilise slurry. I think we've had our first batch of pigs. Cool. So the pigs max out at $1,500, I believe. So still got a fair ways there. So I think once they get to 24 months. Oh, how's the canola going? Good. This guy's ripping through that. All right, we need to get some ploughing happening. Get the old trusty lizard subsoiler underway. Now I do have the Lizard SM72, which I don't mind, but I think it's a little bit too big for our purposes here. Did that actually grab that corner of the field? Yep. Now we do need some fertilizer. Lime is not looking too bad. Probably load up some of these guys soon as well. Alright, use vehicles. What do we got? We'll print off Leetwolf AgriPower. I do like this machine. Don't really have a need for it currently. It'll just be an indulgent purchase. Kins MacTill. So what does this do? 8 meters. Don't really need that at the moment. Alright, what else can we do? I might get another lizard subsoiler actually. So we'll go to the 9 meter and buy that. Just so we can start ploughing out these other fields. Alright, I'm just going to rip in, do this headland just here. Still got that sorghum over there I haven't really done anything with. So what I'm thinking is I might even plough this. Might even plough up a couple of these fields together. Particularly fields 51 and fields 50. That might be a plan actually. So I'll do this first. Okay, is this... Alright, how's this guy going? Are we getting a fertilizer bonus here? I really don't think we're getting anything out of that. Let's check our grass growth map. And when I say grass growth map, I'm talking about the fertilization map. Okay, grass down here. Yeah, let's try this one. Weeds. Where's the fertilization? Am I missing something here? Unless I need to use actual nitrogen. Because that doesn't appear to be doing anything. So opposed to here versus here, the yield bonus is the same. If anything, the nitrogen is worse. Hang on, let me have a quick look in the precision farming menu. Ah, okay. Absolute noob right here. So rollers in the grassland care section of the shop can be used after mowing new grass. Rolling over fresh cut grass will grant you a fertilizing stage for the next harvest, rolling over grass that's already grown will set it back to the first stage of growth. So probably what's going to happen here is this grass here still doesn't have a nitrogen boost. Okay, so if anybody knows what to do in this situation in the comments, let me know, because I'm a little bit stumped. You know, we could try to chuck some fertilizer on it. So let's go and grab... Okay, this guy's having a rough one, so let's rip into a bit of a headland here. See if that helps. Look, I'm just going to let that grass roller do its thing. Actually, I don't think it's really I don't think there's any point really, because this is wasting time. Because I would imagine this grass here should have a nitrogen boost, which it doesn't. So I think what I'm doing is just a pointless exercise. So let's dismiss that guy. I'm going to grab my fertilizer spreader, which I think is just over at the shop there. I'll throw some manual fertilizer on it and see if that does anything. Oh, this will be a good opportunity to pick up the rest of this fertilizer that I've got strewn all over the place. Unless it's lime, which won't help me, so that's seed. Pretty sure this is lime. And this is fertilizer here. Right, let's go and see if we can get some fertilizer on this grass and improve its yield. So I think with precision farming, it might be the case of you've got to use fertilizer, not the rolling. But we're about to find that out, so let's go and have a look. Now that looks to me like it's actually giving a fertilizer state. Yeah, so it is. So the nitrogen is actually coming up. Alright, that makes sense. Alright, let's go and fill this guy all the way with fertilizer, because he's going to run out pretty quickly. So let's head over to our fertilization station. Actually, one thing I need to do is I need to smooth out this ramp area. It's a little bit rough. So soften. Sort of particularly through here. I prefer to use the soften tool than most of the other landscaping tools, because it's relatively cheap. And it does a pretty good job of sort of fixing up sort of bumps and stuff. Okay, let's see how this goes. I mean, just eyeballing it, looks a little bit flatter already. Okay, there we go. Alright, good stuff. Alright, fertilization, let's go. I'm just going to reduce the working width slightly. Alright. Cool. Alright, so that's going to give us a yield bonus. Allegedly. Cool. Alright, at least it's good to know that grass roller doesn't do anything. For precision farming, at least, anyway. Alright, looks like our potatoes are sorted. Cool. Alright, let's go and get these sold at the potato factory. So the potato factory is down this way. And then you end up with 205,000 litres. Cool. Very happy with that. I think what I'll do is I'm going to put these guys in there, and then I'm going to buy the potato factory straight up. So I think we'll probably end up with close to 400,000 litres of potatoes anyway, which wouldn't be too bad. Now this is going to be the world's smallest entry. Yep. Okay, I knew that was going to happen, but try my luck anyway. Now I actually haven't driven through here, so hopefully I can get around. Oh, it's probably better to come in that way, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, so that should sell these potatoes. So that's 130,000, so that's good. So it's going to give us a double dip anyway, which I'm happy about. Now I put this bridge in here. I'm very happy with how this turned out. So this is actually not here before, if you weren't aware. So obviously I've told the story a million times, but I'll say it again. I flattened out this area here to build on. So this is actually just normal untouched land. But for my purposes, I have commandeered it for farming buildings. Okay, good stuff. Alright, let's move this guy over this way. Okay, the lizard subsoiler does have a bit of a tendency to sort of miss areas, which is rather annoying, as you can see here. So I'll quickly rip through there. The lizard SM72 doesn't seem to have that problem, so I don't know what that's about, but all right, let's get this plow cranking, and then we'll go sell the rest of these potatoes. All right, another decent load, so that's good. All right, let's head on down the main road. The other thing I'm going to invest in is another sort of trailer combination, so maybe well, I don't know what size yet, but we'll see. Just to sort of cart potatoes and root crops around on the road network rather than using the harvester itself, because they're obviously quite big. Now, can I even get through this gate? Like, something tells me I'm not going to fit. Ah, that's annoying. What I'm going to do, let's drop this off here and come back for it, because currently I don't have a means of transporting the potatoes, so we will change that up soon. Cool, let's see how much we get here. 75 grand, happy with that. Okay, let's go grab our header. Okay, we'll go a little bit off-road style. We'll go and use my bridge I put in, just because. So I do like on this map how the grass, so obviously we're in a field right now, the field grass kind of dies off and goes brown during the winter. I think that's a nice touch. So it looks like our fertilizer spreader didn't get very far. Okay, so he's done that bit and hasn't touched this bit. Okay, good job. So that looks to be sorted. Let's go a smaller working width, see if that helps. So I'll start him from the other side. That might do it. Probably not, but let's see. Okay, so if we go from here, I'm overlapping terribly, but I mean, has this brought the pH up? Oh no, that's lime. Okay. Always get those two confused. Alright, so what have we got on the go? We'll just finish off this canola harvest. We've got the potatoes are done, so we've cleaned up pretty well with the potatoes. We're having massive issues with this lizard subsoiler, so I'm going to have to probably come up with a better solution there. This one seems to be going alright. Might just be that tractor actually. Okay, world's most inefficient fertilizer spreading underway. Alright, so what I might do is I'll leave that video there, we'll come back in and we'll get cracking on our next rotation of crops. And we'll probably purchase the potato processing factory next video. Put the oil mill down because we've been meaning to do that for a while. So we'll get cracking with that. So thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and bye for now.